Hi folks, I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness, or SHARK. Friday, January 22nd, 2021, the infamous Philadelphia Gun Club held another of its cruel, cowardly live pigeon shoots. This is footage from earlier shoots for reasons I will explain. I'm not going to waste much time commenting on the obvious, that these are flaccid, impotent old geezers who shoot small, inoffensive birds because they aren't real men. The saying, "Can't get it up? Get a gun," comes to mind, and it certainly applies here, but that isn't the focus of this video. The focus of this video is that because the SHARK pilot set to record the slaughter was called away due to a family COVID-19 issue, there was no one to deal with this slaughter of little birds on this day. Now, I know what you're saying. The Philadelphia Gun Club is located very close to Philadelphia. Philadelphia has numerous vegan restaurants and is an important center of animal rights activity. Philadelphia is home to some national animal protection organizations like the Humane League. So how is it possible that there was no one but a lone SHARK pilot to document and expose the horrific cruelty of the Philadelphia Gun Club? I'm glad you asked, and I will take this opportunity early in the new year of 2021 to give something of a mini review of the animal protection community in Philadelphia and throughout Pennsylvania. If I was to use one word to describe the sincerity, dedication, and effectiveness of animal protectors in Philadelphia and throughout Pennsylvania, what would it be? Maybe poor? Nah. Perhaps anemic? No. How about pitiful? No. Pitiful is far too rosy an assessment. I think the word I'm looking for to describe animal protection in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania is shit. And not just any shit. I would say it's pure shit. When the entire animal protection community in and around Philadelphia and the state of Pennsylvania can't find one person to deal with the worst organized, intentional animal abuse in the state, I can only summarize that for shit. Let's put a name to some of these organizations. The prime culprit, in my opinion, is the Humane Society of the United States. HSUS actually encouraged SHARK to get involved in the Philadelphia Gun Club's pigeon shoots back in 2009. As soon as we moved in, HSUS disappeared. Nice folks. Then there are the more than 60 organizations and individuals that make up the Federated Humane Societies of Pennsylvania. One of these organizations is the Women's Animal Center, which is located just 4 miles away from the Philadelphia Gun Club. The Women's Animal Center has assets of more than $11 million. And there's the Bucks County SPCA, which is located within an hour's drive. The Bucks County SPCA has assets of almost $11 million. But in spite of their proximity and enormous resources, both the Women's Animal Center and the Bucks County SPCA are no-shows to the worst cruelty in the state. SHARK teams coming from Illinois, on the other hand, have to drive approximately 800 miles at considerable expense to deal with Pennsylvania's live pigeon shoots. Other humane groups in other parts of the state have pigeon shoots close to them, and they also refuse to take action to stop this horrific cruelty. Think of that. More than 60 groups with combined resources in the tens of millions of dollars, and they have no one working on this abuse. If that isn't the very description of impotence and absolute uselessness, I don't know what is. I actually have more contempt for these disgusting pretenders than I do the pigeon shooters. Humane organizations are supposed to be the answer to stopping animal abuse, but these groups' approach to animal issues is completely transactional. It's not about the animals, it's about these groups' ability to raise money off animals. Pigeons don't raise much money, so they are forgotten by these profiteers. Absolutely despicable. In closing, I'm offering to debate the pigeon shooters, and I will tell you right up front that none of them will do that because they're all animal-abusing cowards. But I am also challenging the so-called leaders of the so-called humane groups in Pennsylvania and HSUS to publicly explain their inaction regarding pigeon shoots. I'm even more convinced that these posers will be no-shows because they are every bit as disgusting and cowardly as any pigeon shooter. If you're a Pennsylvania animal protection donor and you're giving to these groups, I have to ask, what are you thinking? Shark has stopped pigeon shoots in Illinois, Oklahoma, Maryland, Alabama, and even many in Pennsylvania. The reason the final closing of Pennsylvania pigeon shoots is taking so long is the lack of dedication by Pennsylvania humane groups and the Humane Society of the United States. God help the animals of Pennsylvania. With friends like these, they don't need enemies. I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness.
Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video. You can subscribe to our channel to see more of our investigations and learn what you can do to help Shark help animals. To support Shark directly and gain access to exclusive content, consider sponsoring us on Patreon.